Then it's
What's up, you guys? It's your boy Lil Clicks back here with another live stream today. My bad if I'm not like talking out loud or something like that. School is just crazy, and yeah, there's like a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, so
MP. Then there's Williamson, and it's Lewis in at the point guard. And for the Bucks, we've got Williams. Andre Drummond is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Herrera, and it's Osman in at the three. Well, the season's still in its very early stages, but Frank, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an off-season acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
A three from MP. That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Giannis passes to Williams. That one doesn't go. Good defense by MP. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside. And the layup is good. Keycock's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Williams. 11 points last game. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bounce pass from Williams. Antetokounmpo kicks to Drummond. Can't hit from 12.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Kaycock. Keeps it alive. Williamson on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Williams, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
New Orleans gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here's MP. Guarded closely, and it's blocked.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks leading by 7. We've got Jae'Sean Tate, and it's Claxton in at center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was outstanding. He scored 40 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. He was a real problem for the defense. He just seemed to get what he wanted out there, and I'm sure his team is thankful for that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
Oh,
no doubt. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Claxton the pass to Williams. Pass to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Unloads from 13. And it's Looney with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Jones looking for an opening. West finds MP. And it's Osman with the rebound. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Lewis is checked in. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's the pass to Kaycock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And competition isn't the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. As a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Pass to Osman, just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Goes up at the stripe. That one a little long.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's MP. They'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Can't cash in from close range.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats. Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
For Milwaukee, Jaden Osman. 1 shot.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Williamson. Then it's MP. And it's Lewis in at the point. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Every night, there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Passes to Williamson. And here's MP for three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
MP outside. They grab their own miss and finished off Greg Williamson.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And he gets it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Poirier's checked in. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Antetokounmpo. New Orleans also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Williamson. And Daniels subbed in for Zion Williamson. Williams for 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 4.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, have got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. Here's Claxton. Here's Herrera, guarded by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Shoots from 12. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's MP for 3. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. And that one's on target from the wing. Keycock's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Valanciunas against Williams. That one good for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Herrera passes to Poirier.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And the Bucks making a change here. Todd's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. A pull-up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Herrera. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Williams looking around. Kept alive.
Okay.
Second shot opportunity. Misses off the right iron.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Poirier. Here's Herrera. Missed. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will get the upper hand in the fourth? And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline.
Hey, we got a lot of good looks. We're good.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Todd out there with Jayshawn Tate. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Poirier in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the middle, here's Todd, and he comes up with the deuce. Todd's got his first points in this one.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's Poirier. Now the pass to Osman. Loads it up for Giannis. And stolen by Williamson. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
For life. Yeah, I might be the best that did it, or at least got away with it. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tucked and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. And us, we trust and pigs hold my up. Never
I forgot
watching
about
Friday in the old school making
I
bucks.
could do
If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, sign my name, this major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. For me, she's available, no attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool, cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl, too, but I can't hoop. Might around, drop 40 right in the booth. Lamert Park, never fold, but I'll bend the rules. Garthway 6F, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps.
Really appreciate it.
For life.
I already grinded out my first build, which the build that I was using is not that good, but like it was this one. But I'm gonna try to grind this one, sharpshooter, try to get that build to probably like 90 or something. I haven't posted for 5 days. I haven't been on Fortnite or posted for 5 days. The reason why I haven't posted is because I had so much stuff going on and school stuff like that. And I was kinda hurt too, because me and my girlfriend broke up. It's not because she wanted to, it's because of something else. I would explain it, but like, I don't feel like talking about it right now, because like it's just not that good.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people.
So those are the reasons why.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Before we get.
Hey, Brian.
That it is, Allie. I like
I'm
that.
hoping
So
like
the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. And for Toronto, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spot. Checked in for Toronto. MP comes in for Trent. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Brunson with it, now guarded by MP. The three-pointer off the mark. Toronto trailing. Siakam finds Van Vliet. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
To stop the drought. And MP with a basket on the assist by Van Vliet. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, B.A., the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
Boy, when you watch Fred VanVleet, now an NBA champion, incredible to think that he went undrafted back in 2016, and that was after what was a tremendous college career.
Hardaway, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Oh, another miss by MP.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Achua. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Barnes. And Dallas with a change here, too. Chris, he's checked in for Brunson. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 6 points.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
Back to Doncic. Over Van Vliet. No good off the back of the rim.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Boucher passes to MP. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For Dallas, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Doncic. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And here's Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Where are you at? Where were you at? Or stuff like that. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Marquise Chris is out there with Tim Hardaway. then it's Boban Marjanovic, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. For social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's Chris. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
From deep, MP. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. The Mavericks leading. Here's Marjanovic. And here's Chris. Hardaway on the wing. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the Mavericks call time here. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young, he's checked in for Birch. Anunoby comes in for Mykhailiuk. And it's Trent in for Fred VanVleet. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Finney-Smith comes in for Chris. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. Achua's checked in for Boucher.
Now into the lineup for your...
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. MP against Dinwiddie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Anunoby finds MP. From downtown, they get it again. Achua passes to MP. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Bullock. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Trent, the pass to Achua. Back to MP from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. MP's got 15.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Bullock. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bullock's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
MP shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brunson against Young. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We'll never question MP's toughness. I mean, he's willing to take a few lumps down low if it means points or a trip to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Anunoby. Dinwiddie, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Outside Brunson. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
And like sometimes like when I'm like thinking, it's like
I don't explain much. I just
wow.
keep a chain tuck and keep it tucked. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. And us, we trust and pigs hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, sign my name. This major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. For me, she's available, no attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool, cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh food. Body like a Laker girl, too, but I can't hold. Might around and drop 40 right in the booth. Lamar Park, never fold, but I'll be in the rules. Garthway 6-app, Ben had a rich whack. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps. I used to wear Guess. Yeah, now Adidas paid me just to get fresh. Wake up, show type like Swantech. Can't out-rap me, Lord, I confess. Go with the kid, that's a safer. Me, I'm going for the win. They expect on my own connect.
And like that's how it is. Like yeah. Like my body's like what I'm thinking right now is like I should like just text her and be like I can't, like I don't know what to say. Like probably like just say like I can't even get you out of my mind, you know. But like I'm supposed to go over there to like give her something, but like I didn't feel like going over there because like I was just thinking about too much stuff.
See you next time.
Like that's how it is, you know. but that's just me. I don't even know what I should do. I would go in here, but can't, but it's whatever. Yeah. But yeah, let's do one more. Then yeah, I'm just gonna get off and
we're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Devin Booker.
Kane, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graph.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress. We are.
Good evening to you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the three. And for Toronto, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
The Raptors making a switch here. MV's checked in. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Chicago. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
MP, good.
Nice move by MP to shake off the defender. He really knows how to execute.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Levine. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
The blocking is not good.
On the wing, Levine shoots from the corner. That's good on the jump shot. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here's MP for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
What concentration from MP at the arc. Just drilling his shot.
Ball, the pass to Levine. They get it back. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Latray, and Zach LaVine gets the three. 10 points for him.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. LaVine matching threes and making plays.
Connects from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside, ball. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 4. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. The three from MP. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. He dishes it to MP. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
With 1 on the clock, and so it's MP making things happen. For the Toronto Raptors, he totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They didn't need
ready on that shot.
any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
They've got MP. Khem Birch is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Mykhailiuk in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Fred's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Bulls trail by 5. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
The game now all-time.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
The Raptors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Trent finds MP. And nothing is falling for him right now. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
And the Raptors with the ball. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the...
Hold on. Is my cousin on the game? Nope, he's not.
You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check, so now it would have been a lot of work.
Here's MP. Birch kicks to MP. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to MP. Raptors get it back. Goes up again. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Great positioning on the putback. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And again, Toronto no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Levine. Ball against MP. Here's Williams, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the... And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith.
You know, I was noticing it looks like you've sped up your release a bit on your three-point shot. Is that something you've been working on?
Like I'm rushing my shot?
No, it just looks like it's coming out quicker. Mechanics are still sound.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
I'm putting out Infernos, Burning Embers.
For life.
But yeah, I just got my shooting guys. I do not have any bench on any of these. Once I get this stuff done, and I get all my badges, I'm gonna upgrade it, and yeah.
watching Friday in the old school making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything. Sign my name. This major, bro. Touch C notes every day. Give away the ones. For me, she's available, no attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool, cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl, too, but I can't hoop. Might around and drop 40 right in the booth. Lamar Park, never fold, but I'll bend the rules. Garthway 6', been had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps.
How much?
I used to wear Guess. Yeah, now Adidas pay me just to get fresh. Wake up, show tight like Swantech. Can't outrap me, Lord, I confess. Go with the
if I can get the $15.
Me, I'm going for the win.
If I do, I'll just purchase like
I run my own sessions.
All this stuff.
Executive producer,
I'll make a video on it and just see like if I lose like if I lose the game, I have to upgrade. But yeah, I'm done with 2K for right now. I'm going to sleep. I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.